She's Tashanne.
She's Tashanne, and together we make Twins Be Trippin'.
So I'm starting without my headphones being on, because I want to show you like this new thing I found. You know, when you're on Instagram, you're kind of like looking around and seeing what's there. And I found this place called Rain and Love London.
Okay.
To be fair, this is not like an ad or anything like that. I just really saw these, right? So I'm terrible at wrapping my headscarves, and these come pre-wrapped. So this also, you can wear them at the back. I'm choosing to wear them at the front today. But it's just like, I just like the colour. So I've got it in like a rust colour, and I've got like a money green colour. But yeah, I just thought, you know what? I'll show you guys.
Start that History Month, right?
Yeah, support businesses. So yeah, check them out. Raina Love London.
Amazing. Okay, so today we're going to do a story time. Yeah. And this time it's actually going to be talking about our first ever girls' holiday. Now, when we spoke about Crete in our last episode, we actually didn't have a holiday for a whole nother year, right? Which is not like
really? Was it a year?
It was a year. So which is not like us, as we go on holiday nearly every month now. But yeah, so when we first went on holiday in 2014, we never had a holiday until 2015, which then came on to girls trip Mallorca 2015.
Was it 2015?
It was 2015.
We always do this. So every time, all the girls are always like, do we go in 2014? Do we go in 2015? But yeah, it was 2015. Wow.
And was it a whirlwind? I have to say, before we start telling this story, is actually one of, I think, my best holidays. It's up there. It's up there. I've had many, right? Yeah. But it's on the top 5 list.
Yeah. And what's nice as well is that we are actually friends with all the girls still that we went on that trip in 2015. We've known them before that point.
That's correct.
And still now at this point we are friends with them. So that's also.
So okay, we're gonna start with the journey. Okay, so we had a friend who was already out in Spain. She was in Ibiza, so we're like, okay, she's gonna meet us in Mallorca. So all of us girls were getting together, excited.
No, but remember, let's talk about. That's when Southend had an airport.
Yes, Southend still have an airport now,
but it was closed.
No, it was closed for a while. I think it's opened back up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, someone check it, because...
No, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Southend Airport was... We didn't use it a lot, but it was great. It was so small.
Perfect.
Your pubs, your everything was literally... There's the pubs, there's the gate. And yeah, it's so easy to get to.
Now speaking about it, bring back the memories when I lost my phone.
Yeah, she lost her. This is what I said. You got to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
You got to start from the beginning, because we basically were like, all of us were like, right, we're going Southend. Cool. One of our friends had someone, and they were like, oh, we'll pick the twins up. We was like, sweet. So one of the other girls as well jumped in the car with us. So we went there. The rest of them met us at Southend Airport. So we're in the airport. Southend Airport is small. So we're going through. We're at the gate now. Tasha's like, I don't know where my phone is. Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? We're just about to get on the gate. Like, what's wrong with you? She's like, I don't know where my phone is.
And then at this point, I was like, I'm starting.
She didn't care though.
I started to panic. And I thought, you know what? It will be whatever will be.
Yeah, you was in good spirits.
I was in too much of good spirits. I haven't had a holiday in a year, and I was like, you know what? If I don't have a phone for it, maybe it's meant to be. So obviously we're all lining up now. So we go back into the pub, because we're like, maybe I left it into the pub. So I'm like, all right, you girls line up now, because obviously everyone's literally going through to get onto the plane. I'm gonna go back into the pub to see if I've left it around. So I'm looking, nothing. Something makes you go to the bar staff and say, listen, I've just lost my phone. My flight is literally there. If anybody hands in the phone, you come across it, please, I'll call the airport when I get back from holiday. Cool. Yeah. Next minute, as I'm like...
It's on the tannoy.
It's on the tannoy. Yeah. So now I'm literally going through, right? And they go, phone has been found. I was like, what? Literally in shock. Because now literally I'm like past the gates. I'll show my passport.
No, but remember... No. But at the point, you're showing your passport.
Yeah.
But they're complaining, saying our luggage is too big.
Ah.
So we've had Tashaine lose her phone. We've had the security people say we've got too much luggage. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So basically we're like, oh my gosh, wait, lost phone. We're like, Tashanne, that must be your phone. Run, we'll sort out the luggage. In the meantime,
all of you
all are wearing our
out.
clothes. We're like, either way, it's coming.
Yeah, it's getting
whether
on the plane.
we wear it, whether it goes under, whatever's happening. So,
and I actually think there's, sorry to interrupt you, I actually think there's a picture of us just literally
there
being
is.
The plane. There is.
We're gonna post it.
We're gonna post it, and I've got
towels
towels around me. I'm like, no matter what's happening, because also in a sense, super annoying. It's like whether it's on me or in my suitcase.
It's coming.
What's the difference?
Yeah, like,
it's coming. But some people, job's worth in that.
Yeah.
So
proper.
Yeah.
Pause. That's one thing. If anyone's watching this and works or listening to this and works at an airport, why? Just why? Why the extra? We are bringing these clothes, okay? And I'm not paying extra.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there,
Just
okay?
want one of y'all to know
Just
this,
to
okay?
know, all right? So if it's a 10 kg and it fits in the 10 kg, it's coming, okay?
Facts.
All right? But, sorry, go ahead.
So obviously it's like, okay, so I've run to grab the phone, literally so grateful, so thankful.
Yeah.
And you know where I've left it? So when we've been outside chilling just before we've gone into the airport, there's like, it's weird, it was like a little flower bed kind of thing. We were all sitting on a wall bit.
Oh, yeah.
So I left it there. So some kind-hearted person must have seen a phone, brought it into the airport, handed it into the lost and found, and then within that space. And also, because I'm a person as well that I can sometimes be on my phone or I'm off it.
Yeah.
If I'm with a group of people, I don't need to be on my phone.
Yeah.
So I didn't really clock it until like everyone's like, oh, Tash, we're in the pub. You need to get a boarding pass. And I'm like, oh, what the? Where's my phone? So also, probably that person won't even remember, but whoever did that,
incredible.
Love that.
Yeah.
So
we get on the plane. We're taking pictures. First ever girls trip. Really excited.
Yeah.
Flight felt like it went in seconds.
Flash.
It didn't feel long.
Flight to Milk was like what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
Something like that.
just over 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're having. To be fair, I think you definitely fell asleep. There's no way you.
Yeah,
because it was an early flight. So Tashanne always falls asleep for like half an hour, 40 minutes on the flight. So yeah, she was definitely out of it, and it was nice because we were all sitting in like rows together.
Yeah, because how many of it was 8?
So there was six of us, and then 7.
So okay, yeah.
So then So anyway, get to Mallorca. It's great. Heat's great. Good vibes. So then our friend.
our
friend meets us at the airport because they've flown in from Ibiza, and she'd made a comment like, "Oh, I wish I was back in Ibiza." Tashanne lost it. Tashanne was like, "Don't be coming here with your bad
energy, blah blah blah."
But listen to the thing, yeah. These two are like, they bicker like old women. They are they're like grandma and granddaughter.
Yes,
that's how I see it. Like their friendship, they're always bickering. Like, they put it this way, she calls Tashanne Nori. Like, they are literally like...
Which suits me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Grandma and granddaughter. So, all of us were just like, all right, they're at it again. Like, it didn't even phase us. We were just like, oh, the oldies are doing their thing. Like, let's just continue, whatever. But, you know when you go on holiday and things feel so perfect? So... We get to the airport.
We got to keep on explaining it.
Yeah. Like, get to the airport. We're like, okay, we've got a taxi coming. They drive us to our hotel.
Little tip as well. I always pre-book taxis.
Always, yeah.
It's one of those things for me, as in, I understand sometimes you might just want to be finding your bearings yourself. I understand that. Me, in a sense, I like a bit more luxury when it comes to that.
Especially from the airport to your hotel. And
Depending on what time you're coming in, things like that. Yeah. So for me, it's like, if I'm flying into somewhere, I don't want to have to worry about, okay, I need to find a taxi for this person, for 3 people, for another people. And then obviously it's like, there could be a language barrier. Do they know where we're going? I always pre-book the taxi, which you can do also for booking.com or wherever.
Yeah.
And it's always worked out for us.
Yeah,
so,
it has, yeah.
So yeah,
get to our hotel. Now, bearing in mind, this hotel was really, really nice. It was something Portals.
Costa Portals.
Costa Portals.
R.D. Costa Portals.
Yeah. Now, we were the youngest people in there. Like, I'm talking
facts. Because it was an adult-only hotel.
It was, yeah, but these were like adults. These was like 80-year-olds. Mature.
Yeah.
But honestly, we had the best time. They were just nice, good
Because it was a bed and
vibes.
breakfast. It wasn't all-inclusive.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a bed and breakfast,
Yeah.
yeah. And so, I think when they saw us come in, they were probably like...
And we had a few people come up to us and go, are you lot supposed to be staying here? We were like, yeah, you know, we wanted an adults only hotel. They were like, yeah, but you are the kids.
Yeah. They were
like,
like, the party side is that way. We're like, no, we wanted to be here. But they were great, honestly. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
And our rooms were adjoining. And we had
Apart from my room was just behind you girls. I was still on the same floor.
Yeah, same
floor. I had my own room, you know.
Yeah. Extra and all. But yeah, we all had like balconies and stuff. And one of my homegirls is obsessed with like, right, that's it, sunbathing. So I'll wake up, it'll be 6 a.m. and I'll look on the balcony and she's already in her bikini. Like, I'll be like, what? Like, I've not even got up. I haven't even had a tea yet. Yeah. So yeah, but it was just really nice and the balconies were beautiful.
They were massive as well.
And huge.
Sun lounges, and it was nice because you had the adjoining balcony. So if you came out to the balcony, you can see everyone. You can chat.
It was just nice vibes.
So nice vibes.
And then we were like, okay, so our friend that flew from Ibiza, she had friends out in Mallorca as well. And so she was like, oh, I'm just going to call a couple of my friends, you know, see if they want to go out. So we already knew was like, we have to go Pasha. Like, so we are obsessed with
So we've never been
yeah.
before, but we heard about it.
Yeah.
We were like doing some research. We were like, you know what, this is a must.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that we were going to go on the first day.
No,
we kind of had it in our head that we wanted to go, but we didn't think it was going to go how it was.
Yeah. So basically everything was so smooth. It was like, she was like, oh, you know, my friends are gonna come get us. It was like, okay, fine. So we got dressed, everyone's looking good,
playing music,
playing music,
drinks,
good vibes, whatever. Cars pulled up, 2 cars, like nice cars. We were like, okay, this is gonna be elite. They came with drinks. So then they were like, yeah, we're going to Pasha. We were like, okay, this is gonna be.
So the guys, they're from Mallorca.
Yeah,
they were living there, and they know a lot of, you know, the scene or whatever. So, and they were her friends. So it was like perfect because it was like we had an authentic, like, this is how we're gonna see Mallorca. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So and we got in the cars. So we obviously were dressed up. Tashanne is a heel. No, she's not. I don't even know why.
I wore trainers
she
and a
wore
dress.
trainers to Pasha, and we were like,
"That's
what?"
right.
And at the point, we were like, "Do you know what? We're the type of girls that we want to go into a place and we want to dance. Yeah, I'm not sitting down. I'm not trying to look all cutesy. If the music and the vibe is right, we're dancing. And even if it's not right, we're gonna dance to make the vibe right. Right?
Correct.
That's us. So I was like, I've got like 6-inch wedges on. They're coming off. I'm wearing the flip flop.
But that's the thing as well. It was me and one of my other close friends. We were both wearing trainers. Yeah. So you didn't even say this part, right? So then obviously all the other girls are wearing heels. Yeah. So then obviously we pull up outside of Pasha. When I'm we're on the pool. We're drinking a few pre-drinks. We're all giggling, getting to know each other, get to know the guys. It's so nice. Yeah. Walking outside of Pasha, we see people with ball gowns on. Like, I'm talking gowns. Going all out. Me and my bestie looked at each other and were like, we ain't getting it. We ain't getting it.
We even looked at you guys going,
nah, we ain't
y'all might need to go back.
So we were like, yeah, it's not happening. So obviously the guy was like, one of our friend's brethren, he was like, it's fine. I come here all the time. I know all the guys on the door. Like, okay, cool. So
and we were proper, like, but bearing in mind, so we were nervous about it because we were just like, right, there's people in ball gowns. Now, don't get me wrong, we're dressed to go to a club, but we didn't think that it's a ball gown situation.
No.
So we're coming up the steps. We're going to also post a picture of the outside of how it was done because it was incredible. But it is bright. You can see the club from miles away. It's huge.
Massive.
And so we're walking up the stairs, we're like, we're pranging out, and people pay like, so we're really scared about walking in, and people pay like £100 to get in.
Yeah, entry fee, mad.
Entry fee, like people are like, get in. So the guys are talking to the bouncers, and all of a sudden it's like, come in. We walk in, we get ushered to the left, we get our pictures taken, we don't pay anything, and we literally turn and
it was like something out of a movie.
It was incredible.
People were hanging from the ceilings.
Yeah,
They were doing the dancing and all that stuff. The outfits on some of the dances as well.
Incredible.
It was rammed. Obviously, having numerous rooms as well. So if you wanted techno or R&B or house or and then you got the outside bit.
Yeah,
it was insane. I can't even like. I can still imagine my face when I walked in. I was just like.
Yeah, we just knew it was like, this is going to be a great night.
It's going to be.
You know when you walk into a place and you go, we're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
And it was amazing because we went to all the different rooms, but obviously we found the R&B room.
Hey.
So we were in there, we were dancing. I think we got some like
videos
and stuff. You'll see we'll post it on our Twinsby Tripping Instagram page. And you know those nights that you will never forget? Everyone was just feeling good, having a good time. We were having like deep conversations. We were in the like garden crying, like you know when girls just
too many
just drinking and crying and whatever. And one of our friends, she was born in Gibraltar, so she could speak a bit of Spanish. Well, she listen. So
I'm at
the bar. I don't want to drink anymore. I just want water. Now I at the time didn't know the word for water in Spanish. So I'm at the bar, I'm like, water. They have not a clue. So bear in mind, I'm there about 10 minutes, like, how I'm even getting up my phone. I'm like, okay, maybe I could just show them a picture, everything like that, right? But obviously it's a busy bar, so the people are trying to understand me, but serve other people, so on and so forth. My friend comes over, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, bear in mind, she's been watching me. She has been
watched the struggle
at me.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
And
she's watched it.
And then she comes over, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, you see, I'm trying to get a glass of water. And then bottle of water. She's like, oh yeah, agua. And they just come over. I said, hold on. With your Spanish speaking self. Yeah. So you saw me struggling for 10 minutes. I didn't think to be like, oh, do you know what? My friend looks thirsty. Let me go and help her. Absolutely not. And actually, I have been friends with these people before 2015. But at that point, it made me reevaluate. Do I really need to be friends with her?
Okay.
But no, she saved my life after she watched me struggle for about 10 minutes. But but we were there till 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
So me and my one of the girls, we left last, and it was great. We just walked along the pool, and because the sun was coming up, the girls had gone back to the hotel maybe an hour or two a bit before.
Yeah, but this was a constant thing. Like we hadn't slept.
No,
I think we tried to nap, and it just wasn't gonna. So from the time we got up from London, we were awake for longer than 24 hours. Yeah. And it literally was like, we've got up from London, we've gone to the airport, we had all the kerfuffle with the phone and the suitcases, getting on the plane, getting off the plane. Me and one of the besties arguing about this, getting on our transport, getting to the hotel, having conversations with the maturer people. Then we went out to eat. One of the girls ordered nuggets and chips. She's more developed now with the food palette and that.
Yeah.
But, okay. And then it's like going back to the hotel. Oh my gosh, these guys coming to pick us up, and they're our friends' brethren. It's like what?
Yeah.
Then it's like going to literally. It was a constant flow of just excitement.
It was
madness. Yeah, it was.
But as a whole, for us, because we went Mallorca twice, and we went back after. And we also the first time we went, it was great. So. You know, we went to the harbour. We went around. We went to go see some. Oh,
we got on that little
that wooden train.
That was beautiful. It takes you up into some of the mountains of Mallorca. It's actually super beautiful.
Super beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a place called Zero Beach Club as well, which is so much fun.
You can go there, spend the whole day there, have a couple of drinks, get some food, and you're just literally by the sea.
Yeah, we've done that on our last day.
We did, yeah.
But so for anyone who hasn't been Mallorca, I would definitely suggest it. It's just a really nice place. Like the vibe of Mallorca. But remember, really nice.
Things are very different. When we went, it was 2015.
But when did we go back again? Was that 2017?
16. We went the year after.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah. So we went. So okay, a lot of things have changed in
But I still think I wouldn't be surprised if it's still got that vibe.
Definitely. I mean, it's different for us though. We had Pasha, and Pasha no longer is in Mallorca.
Yeah. So it's still, regardless, Mallorca is still an amazing place to visit. Agree. So you've got the cathedral, you've got so many restaurants, the harbour is beautiful. So if you've never been,
go
go. Yeah, definitely go. It's a trip. Even if I wanted to forget, I could never.
No.
Yeah,
no.
we did it with the right people.
The right amount of people.
And this is the thing, when you go on holiday with a big group of people and you're starting out, you're learning how people travel.
Agreed.
And sometimes, when you're really young, sometimes you have ups and downs of a holiday, right? If you go in with the intention and you go with a good vibe, you're gonna have a good time, right?
Correct.
But don't be afraid to have lows on holidays, because
Agreed.
that's a part of how you build your friendships, how you build your character, how you learn to deal with different situations. But that trip just set the foundation.
Agreed.
Of Crete done that because we done a group trip, but when I think we travel with the girls a lot more than we travel as, you know, with
girls
our
and
big group.
boys together, yeah.
And for us, because we travel with the girls so much, I will never forget it. I will never. So we're gonna post some videos.
Yeah, videos,
it,
pictures. Some suggestions as well that I'll put down.
We'll put suggestions. But to the girls that came to Mallorca, we love y'all.
Yeah, we do. That was great. Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, and then I think that holiday as well, we went back to Mallorca a second time, and unfortunately we ended up getting alcohol poisoning. Right?
Even though, to be fair, we had a great time that night.
At that point, yeah,
a great time.
It was great.
Yeah,
the next day was
the next day was terrible. Yeah.
But I think that for me was when I started to go, I can't go back to a place twice. I think there's only a few places that I go back to twice, which I think there's only maybe one.
Well, Bordeaux we go a lot. That feels like home.
That is, yeah, that's
Malaga,
different, feels like home.
I went a lot.
Yeah.
So that Malaga feels like home for me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the.
But you know what? It's not that I wouldn't do it twice. I think you go with a different expectation, and I think with the first, we went back with the expectation it was going to feel the same.
Yeah.
I think that's what you got to do, take the pressure off. When you go back to a certain place with different people, different times, obviously the place where you go may change. So
Agreed.
You got to take away that expectation of, oh, I hope it's like it's the first time, and just go with, oh, this is a new time.
Agreed, actually, yeah. Like, for me, it's only because we're trying to travel as much of the world as possible. Yeah. So at the moment, if we're going to go back to a place twice, it's because we have to have really fallen in love with it. Yeah. I think
Madeira is one of those places.
Agreed, yeah. And I think for me, when it came to Mallorca, I agree. It was going back because we had, I think, for me, one of the best 24 hours that I can say that I've had in my life. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Is that it went from I want to have that feeling again, went back to Mallorca, and even though it was good, I didn't have that same feeling again. So then I was like, maybe I should stop going back to places twice. But then it was like, no, there's some places which I do go back to twice, i.e. Bordeaux in the southwest of France, which I go and it's different every time, and I love it every time. Yeah. So I think it's
just your mindset.
Yeah, I agree. So that's a little tip as well for you guys. If you do decide to go, you can have the best time the first time, the second time, and even if you have a bad time on the third time, you just got to make sure that you never have the same expectations every time you go. Yeah, definitely. You know, so separate those.
But that's the thing. So when we went to Mallorca, I can't remember having a carry-on. A carry-on, but like a handbag. So I'm trying to think, what was my essentials back then? I probably didn't have essentials.
I think we were just flinging anything into a bag. That was our second holiday ever.
Okay, so let's dip into then. We spoke about our essentials when it comes to our carry-on.
Correct.
What is your top 5 essentials when it comes to your bag? Tashanne is a rucksack gal.
I am.
And I'm more of a handbag person.
Yeah.
So what are those essentials in your rucksack?
I think for me, let's start off with number 1. For me, the reason why would have to be either a pair of Fluffs or Crocs. Okay.
You actually wear them. Yeah.
So because for me, when I'm on the plane, if I'm hitting to a hot country, i.e. the Caribbean, I've done it. Okay, that heat when you get,
we'll be on the plane. Sorry to stop you. We'll be on the plane. The plane's not even taken off. Tashanne's like
flip flops and sunglasses on already.
And I was like,
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay? Yeah, that is
Yeah.
me. So for me, my top one will be my fluffs, which are these little flip-flops that are really fluffy, or my Crocs. One of them has to go into my rucksack because if I'm hitting a hot country, wearing trainers and socks is the worst. Okay?
Absolute
So I'm literally,
worst.
before anywhere near landing, slip, they're on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
so-
our mum always says, let your feet breathe.
Yeah. Let the feet
Let the
breathe.
feet breathe.
Yeah. So that's my first one. What's your first one?
First, for me, headphones. I can't go anywhere without my music.
That's gonna be my second. So.
Yeah, that is like, okay, where's my headphones? Okay, that's first in my bag, because I like to, you know how some people like they listen to the music, the minute they get off the plane they take their headphones off. I actually don't like to take my headphones off straight away. Like, you know how sometimes I'll still wear it on my head.
Yeah,
And
because you're still. I think sometimes you're still playing music, but I play music low.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
what I do,
getting
because
into my vibe.
I'm still. I take a bit of time to be like, okay, I'm here. Let me just get myself ready. But my music grounds me, so I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm ready,
Yeah.
and then I'll take. So my headphones essential. That's first thing in.
That's my number 2 as well.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with my headphones. I wear headphones like this in general. I don't like I've tried the small Samsung. I'm an Android
like
person.
the pods, yeah.
Some Samsung Galaxy Pod things, whatever, and they're just like, nah. I feel like there's nothing there, or it's gonna fall out. So I like to have my ears covered in sound.
Yeah, so
So my headphones are number 2.
okay, number 2 for me, sunglasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
So,
I feel like we're gonna have a really similar list.
yeah, I
now
think
at
we
this
are.
point.
That's my number
But
3.
it's just that the only difference is that she carries it in a rucksack and I do it in a handbag. But sunglasses, I like to wear it if I'm on the plane, if the plane's too bright, and the minute I get off and we're stepping out in heat, sunglasses on. That's it.
right.
Like, we're there, we've landed, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
So my number 3 as well is sunglasses. I was gonna say it's exactly the same. The same for me. If the airplane is too bright, you put your sunglasses on. When you're ready to step off the plane, sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Whether you're in a cold country or not, I'm bringing sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's-
One of our friends as well. It's like, so I remember going to cold country, and she was like, "You packing your sunglasses?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Why? It could be bright." I was like, "It's snowing." And to be fair, I'm so glad I bought it because it was just bright. But yeah,
Exactly.
sunglasses. Okay, so third for me,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, for me it's makeup. Makeup always goes in my bag,
Me
so I always
too.
take that. I'm gonna include like perfumes and stuff. Like, I always have to have my perfume, my makeup, so that goes in my handbag. So yeah, you ain't bringing no makeup or anything, but
No. Also-
some bar of soap that goes in the suitcase. That's it.
That's
But
right.
yeah. 4.
Yeah. Number 4 for me would be cream. I like
Yeah, but
having-
that's like your toiletries and stuff.
Yeah, but not really. It's a bar of soap and cream. That's it. Like, yeah, like for me, reason why, and it's, you know what? It's not even mainly for me. It's everybody around us. Or do you have a bit of cream? Like, my hands are a bit dry. Or, do you have this? I'm
Yeah,
like, you
that's
know what?
true.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And also, I have eczema, which is super annoying. Only a little bit on my hands. I like to have cream around me so that when I wash my hands, it doesn't dry out too much.
Yeah.
So I always keep cream. But that's for me. That's
Yeah.
my 4th one.
4. Do you know what? I like to not that I use it a lot, but I like to have my notepad and pen. I always have my notepad and pen with me. It's just something that if I'm thinking about something, they say sometimes you do your best thinking when you're in the plane.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's sometimes whether I'm thinking about, because I'm studying at the moment, you know, something to do with my studies or work, or, you know, I'm being creative.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to note it down. So even though you can note it down on your phone, there's nothing
Different.
feeling of just writing it down. So I actually always carry my notepad and pen.
I think my last one
Yeah.
is, I'm trying to think, because sometimes it's now it's all the stuff we used to record. So it's the tripod, it's my second phone, it's all this other stuff. So for me, I would say content gear. If you want to call it like that. That's super important to me because I'm finding myself to be so creative right now, and I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, that goes in the rucksack.
For me, last one, which probably annoys everyone I travel with, is going to be my laptop.
Oh,
It's going to be my
it's
laptop.
so annoying.
This is the thing, yeah. So I believe in holidays. I believe in breaks. But sometimes I'm like, the girls will tell you this. Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm active. My brain is always active.
Yeah. So what we doing? It's always what we doing.
What we doing? What's the plan? What's the
Relax.
I struggle to relax because I'm always on go.
Yeah.
So my laptop is a way of me kind of being like, okay, that's my go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my laptop's always with me. So every time the girls might go through passport security checks quickly, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot to take out my laptop and all that. So yeah, 5. That is.
Oh, you know what? Yes, and I'm going to incorporate this, but it's normally on me. It's my Samsung watch.
Oh,
when I go on holiday,
Yeah.
when I'm here in the UK. I don't really need to wear it. But when I go on holiday, that thing is attached to me.
You,
I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Yeah. So that's my thing.
That's our essentials in our
rucksack and your handbag.
But yeah. No, so thank you for joining us. This has been episode 3.
Woo! Super excited.
Join us with this journey, please. We're gonna have a Q&A box as well on this to tell us about your experiences if you've been to Mallorca, and also for anyone that's watching or listening, they could also see those suggestions as well if they plan to go. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, everything you can think of.
And we got a nice little surprise for episode 4.
We do. So yeah, follow us, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for joining us. She's been Tashanne.
She's been Tashanne.
And together we make twins be tripping.
Bye. See ya.